A lot of black men work very hard to become the best versions of themselves, to put themselves in a position to be great. It's not an overnight success. It takes a lot of hard work, a lot of sleepless nights. And, when you get there, you have to do everything you can do to protect it, because nobody's giving a black man nothing in this world. So today I'm talking about Kasanat. And in the situation with Kasanat, he's dating this girl, Gigi, you've seen her on the show a couple times. And she has a mother, Ashley Monroe. And Gigi and Ashley are having some internal problems. And they're going online, verbally berating each other. She's calling out her mother for a lot of things. And the mother is trying her best to destroy Kasanat. She's blaming him for everything, saying that he's manipulating her daughter. He's saying he's telling her all kinds of things to keep her away from her mother. It's gotten bad. Check it out.
I grew up with a lot of materialistic stuff. Like, everybody knows. You know me. If you've been knowing me since I was a kid, you know I was a very spoiled kid. Like, I had everything. But I feel like what I was lacking in life, what I was lacking growing up was the feeling of just true love. Like, this stuff don't matter to me or mean anything to me anymore. But it's something that I'm definitely aware of. But when people are guilty, they try to throw things at you. Like, you ever watch like a movie where there's this rich kid, and then they have the parents that's always at work, but the parents is okay, I'm just gonna get you a new purse, I'm just gonna get you a new this, I'm just gonna get you a new that. And it's yeah, that stuff be cool because it's okay, now I got it. But it's no, I just really wanted somebody that was there to just listen and just somebody I could open up to. And I feel like that made me the way I am today. And I'm learning now that I don't have to be this way, but I feel like it made me strong. It made me feel like I have to hold everything in. I don't talk to no, not like that, but anytime I'm going through something, you'll never know, because it's I don't open up to people, I don't talk to people, because I never really had that as a child. So it's now it's easier for me to just get through life alone.
Now, the mother, Ashley Monroe, saw this video and she went off. Now, I don't know, for the life of me, I don't know why you guys put everything online. Now, I will say this. I understand why the younger people do it, because I explained it in past videos. With the younger people, they never lived a life without a cell phone, laptop, some type of electronics, right? But the mom, us older people, why respond back online, right? So now your daughter's saying some things because she's trying to get some type of advice or gratification from strangers or people that she don't know. She's going to come online and say very bad things about her mom to strangers, right? I mean, it's just weird. It's just weird stuff, right? But the mom, Kasanat, he's caught in the crossfire of this, and I don't think that that's right. But the mom, she comes online and she fires back by saying this.
To say that you went through life alone, feeling alone, or that you didn't feel loved is crazy. I've been a stay-at-home mom for 15 years, y'all. 15. That was so I could be there, and I was there. I haven't missed anything in that kid life. But Gabriel's dad was never there. Yeah, but it's just I fought for this girl. Gabriel, no, if you can't say a mama ain't love you when she ain't never give up on you. She fought for you. If I would have left her in Lake Charles, Louisiana, I guarantee you right now, she'd be somewhere pregnant for a bum. Because that's exactly where she was going. Gabriel looked at me in front of my friends and told me, I think we need to keep our relationship off the internet. Then she follows up with, oh yeah, and Kai said, yeah, Mr. Kasanat said, told my daughter, my baby, that he did his research on me. That he did his research on me and her best friend. Now, who her best friend is, y'all, I really don't know. I know Gabriel's friends, but who the best friend is, I don't know. He told my baby that if she hung out with me or her best friend, that her reputation would be ruined. I was just mind blown. And then when I think about this, over the past couple days, Kasanat, all you do is sit down with women of different sorts, different kinds, different backgrounds, different reputations. All you do is sit down with rappers with different reputations. You love a sit down, but you telling me you never even thought. You never thought to sit down over a glass of water.
Now, I don't know. I doubt if Kai told the daughter to not associate with the mother like that. The way that the mom is explaining this. Now, when you go do the research and look at the profile of the mom, she's online busting it open. Now, she's a young mom. She still look real good. And she's online thirst trapping, doing all kinds of stuff, as opposed to her daughter Gigi, who has more of like a Christian-like image, a more pristine image online. She's not promoting the image that the mom is promoting, which is a mom as an older woman now with a grown-up daughter with 4 kids. You still on there promoting busting it open culture, right? So now Kai, who has the biggest streamer in the world, who has also an image to portray and to put out there. This is his woman, right? This is his girlfriend that he's promoting to the world, right? So mind you, people gonna always, they're gonna dug up and be in your business when your life is played out before the public. So people went and dug up Gigi before, and they found her saying that her ideal man was 6'2" and light skinned. Total opposite. I mean, don't look nothing like Kai, who's like 5 foot and real dark, right? So they was able to overcome that. This is his girlfriend. So there's a certain image she has to portray in order to protect herself and her man, where she can't associate herself with her mother's brand. So I believe that she don't want really be affiliated with her mom based off the brand. The mom don't like that. I don't know why the mom would go to social media to even have this conversation when you the mother. I'm not having a conversation about my children with you strangers out there online. I'm not seeking any type of adoration from y'all. Why would I do that? Why would I come online to seek any type of advice from y'all out there in regards to my children in a matter that should be private? That should be private, right? But the mom wasn't finished.
With me. And that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I never gave a fuck. What you won't do is turn my baby against me. You got so much to say about me, but you get on the internet and say, Gabrielle is this, Gabrielle's that, Gabrielle's God-fearing. That's from me, baby. Just my birthday before last, when I had the red dress on. Yes, she's on my page with the red dress. She posted me. She came over. She cooked. She made me breakfast. She sent me to the spa. That's my baby. She posted me. She said, happy birthday to my rock. 6 months later, she get with this dude. I'm happy for her. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, ever since this is going on, I don't recognize her. She ain't never went to the internet and said before that she just felt alone and this, that, and the other. And now that you got this internet attention, that's what you doing? We ain't gonna do that. I don't deserve that. I don't deserve that. I was there. And I'm always standing up for myself and my babies. And Kasanat, you say you're a God-fearing man, baby. Baby, as a God-fearing man, you should know there's so much power. There's life and death in the power of the tongue.
So just like I tell you, they put everything online. This is the mom and the daughter going back and forth. My rebuttal was natural. I said, I know we're not talking about the 23-year-old who buy a prostitute blank. Girl, go play in traffic, right? Stop lying. Stop lying. I told you I can't believe you let him even talk about me to you. You said no, I checked him. No, I checked him, baby. I have witnesses. This is the conversation that you had with your daughter. Like, who's the mother here? Like now I see what's really going on, right? Oh, your feelings are hurt. Now you're going hard. What neither of y'all have done has nothing to do with me. I wish everybody will understand that I'm not lying on God. That's what I said, right? And she said, girl, something I can barely see it. And yes, I checked him because he said he did his research, not because of what he was saying. And it was really the assistant doing her research. And another reason I don't mess with her. I just never told you that it was a big thing between us. I have no reason to lie. I wish I was recording. I have no reason to lie. So I understand why Kai's people would do research on her, because he has everything to lose dealing with you and the craziness that come with you and your mother and the family. Right? My sisters would be, yo, I don't know if you want to be hit your wagon or be connected to this, man, because this could mess with your brand. You got $100 million brand, they better. But this dysfunctional stuff, if I was him, I'd let all them go. They got to get up out of here. You work too hard. So people online and all in the shade room was destroying Kasanat because they believed the mom, right? But to me, the mom is ratchet, right? The daughter's ratchet, right? This is just a whole, why is this stuff being played out online, right? So now the mother had to come out really and get back out in front of this and say, you know, she had to defend herself and say this.
You know, from the last video, I watched how y'all manipulate everything I say, which I told y'all I really don't care. I just clear my name as a mother. All I'm saying is somebody that's painting the narrative did not have that story. That's not your story. And I'm going to stand on that. And Kai said that. You treat me that way. You told it to me. You told it to me in front of my friends. You came in my house like you could talk to me, like you was condemning me, like he was some god. You've lost your mind. And you went on the internet and lied on me. You try to talk about my financial issues. Gabriel, I'm not broke. I'm just smart. I moved out at 17, a whole nother. You did not move out at 17. You moved out at 18, boo. The day you made 18 on that trip, I said, go ahead, take everything with you. Have a good time. I love you. Actually, it wasn't even like a crazy departure. We got into when I found out you moved in with a boy. You took care of anybody their whole life. Because you watch your siblings sometimes. That's normal. But I've always had my mom around, unfortunately. I've always had my sister around, unfortunately. You understand? But they was around a lot. Dominique lived with me off and on for 10 years. When were you watching these kids like that? Huh, Rabia? What about when you ran away and I sent you to your daddy? Now, this is at 17. You begged me to come back.
And Kasanat got that. Both of them would have been kicked to the curb immediately. I worked too hard to build my brand up. As a YouTuber, I know how hard it is just to do it on the level that I'm on. So I can only imagine how high the stakes is on the level that he's on to have to deal with this. When the mother's talking about her baby, she mentioned up until she said she sent them with the father and she begged to come back. There's no father help with none of the children. You got your mom and all these damn women, right? The mom is ratchet. The daughter is just out of control, right? Because there's no structure. So the daughter's online talking about her mom and all the things that her mom gave her. But what we see is she wasn't raised in structure on what a family's supposed to be. What a family's supposed to be. The mom had 4 cracks at it with all these babies, and there's no father figure, no man around. She's online in a damn robe, right? Robe, talking to people, talking to strangers, and talking about in conflict with her daughter. You mean to tell me you couldn't put no clothes on? And you're the grown-up. So at 18, she moves out to go be with a boy because she's seeing you be with different men, right? Bringing different babies and having her watch the babies and all of this foolishness, right? We see this happen in black families all throughout the community all the time. So as soon as she got 18, she got up out of there. She went running. So the mom is more embarrassed that the daughter's telling her business. She's not covering her mom. That's the more embarrassment. So now, instead of staying offline and trying to work it out with your daughter, you blame Kasanat. No, this was an issue before she even got with Kasanat. The way your relationship is why she ran to the man's arms, right? You got with the dad, obviously the dad ain't, whatever you got going on with the dad ain't right. You ain't right, and this is what you produce. This is the crap that you produce. And then you online trying to explain yourself to strangers as an adult. Like, it's weirdo stuff, man. Like, when you online, who the hell are you talking to? Who are you? Man, this thing gets real goofy, man. It gets real goofy. But he a better man than me. If that was me or that was my son, and my son worked his behind up to get to that position, and we got a $100 million brand, and you bring in some ratchetness, my son born in a marriage. My son born and raised in a marriage. Mom and dad in the house. Structure. You bring home a woman like this, she got the skedaddle. Her and her mama got to get the boot, the big boot, up out of here. Y'all not coming in here with that dysfunction messing up nothing that me and my wife established and worked our asses for to get to that position and then hit it. This coming house? Oh no, everything got we clearing house. And that's what I think that he need to do. It's too dysfunctional. So y'all gotta let me know what y'all think, man. If you made it this far in the video, hit that like button, subscribe to Street Media TV, leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. And remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.